For those of you who have not watched my videos or seen my content before, hello. My name is Dr. Beth Brombos, and I am a blogger. I'm an author, and I'm also a copywriter, and I love giving other bloggers advice about how to do the same thing I did, which was take the blog content I already have and make it into a book that now brings me passive revenue. So I wanted to get on today and give you a little bit of a look into how I'm actually going ahead and outlining my second book, which is very actually close in topic to what I've been talking about on Periscope lately, which is I'm going to be leading my readers and teaching them how to create books with their blog posts. So I'm super excited to just kind of show you a little bit of behind the scenes. So this is, I got my desk here, not super fancy. Thank you, IKEA. But so what I've been doing is writing out the main topics I want to talk about on Post-it notes. And so this is just on the wall above my desk. I'll kind of give you a little peek here. And what I've been doing is I sat down the other day and just wanted to do like a big overview of what I wanted to talk about. And so I came up with 4 sections I want to talk about in that blogger to author book coming up. I want to talk about planning your book, writing your book, marketing, and then publishing. And so those are the main topics that I'm focusing on, and that's what you see, the different colors of Post-it notes. The yellow is just to represent the introduction that I'll write, and then each section I have a different color of Post-it notes because I'm a little crazy about school supplies and stuff, and I love buying them, and I just had a bunch of different colors of Post-it notes lying around, and I'm a big visual color person. So then what I've been doing, and I do have some paper notes on this which help me really organize what I'm doing on the Post-its, but what I'm trying to do is do a single Post-it for each chapter that I'm planning right now. And then what I'm going to continue to do, you'll see some of them have a few notes on them. What I'm going to continue to do is I will go ahead, I'm just going to flip this around. So my plan now that I have those Post-its up is to really start to flesh out the Post-its and add in the information that I want to include in each chapter. And from there, if I see that a chapter has maybe too much information, I will combine it, then I'll split it into 2 different chapters. If I see a couple of chapters that I think are just going to be too short, then I might see if there are good places to combine them. And that's how I'm going about starting my outline as I write. And the same thing happened with my first book. The same thing will probably happen as you write your books. As you start to write, you'll see exactly how much content you are actually going ahead and writing, and that will really help shape how the book looks in the future. So the outline you initially create may not be how your book actually winds up looking, but it's good to have a plan of what you plan to cover. If you're not sure what you should cover in your book, definitely start by narrowing down a topic. If you need help even doing that, head to my blog, which is blogger.author.com. If you go under the Start Here little drop down in the menu, there is a link to where you can figure out or look at some resources on how to pick the topic for your book. I would also suggest going to the link in my bio, which is blogger.author.com/download, where I have some worksheets for you to help get started, including one on helping you choose your topic. Once you have your topic, what I would recommend doing is finding some people who really closely represent your ideal reader or your reader avatar, which again, if you want to learn more about that, I do have more info on my blog and at that download link, again, blogger.author.com/download. There's also a free worksheet on figuring out your ideal reader, your reader avatar. So you want to find people who really represent that ideal reader as close as you can, and then offer to sit down with them, at a coffee shop, maybe buy them a cup of coffee for a few minutes of their time. What I've done in the past is send Starbucks gift cards to people who have, answered short surveys for me or offered to hop on the phone with me. And what that allows you to do is figure out, so you can create a reader avatar in your head. You can think you know what their pain points are, where they're struggling with the topic that you plan to write about, but you may actually not know. You might think you know what's going on, but you might not really know. And so I would really encourage you to talk to some actual people to figure out what their needs really are, and then modify your outline, add to your book, that sort of thing as needed, to make sure that you are creating a book that is truly going to help people. Because remember, with your book, you're going to help share your passion with the world. You are going to help change lives. You're going to help build authority, and then you'll also get some passive revenue from your book. So it's a great idea to turn your blog into a book. And I hope that this little behind the scenes of how I am creating my outline will be helpful to those of you who are starting to outline your book too. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. It's just Beth@bethbrombos.com. Have a great day.